Hey guys, welcome back to Legomaster627's Creations. So, today is Monday, March 17th of 2025, which is St. Patrick's Day. And in celebration of St. Patrick's Day, I have an event across the Creations world, lasting from March 17th through the 24th. Fun fact about the day of this release. It's actually on the 5-year anniversary of the first ever St. Patrick's Day party in this world. That's actually really freaking cool. That's probably going to be the only event this year to do that. With all that said, let's get into it. Before we officially begin, let's see which cat we get today. All 5! Holy frick! It's been forever since we've gotten. Now that we have all 5 cats, let's officially jump into the tour. So, as you can see, automatically starting off our tour, we have, of course, the planet world. As you can see, we got some gold around here, which is pretty cool. The little pillars holding up the treehouse are decorated with green and gold, which is awesome. Speaking of gold, you may notice there is a ton of them over here with the water park entrance, but the water park itself is not decorated. Maybe in the next event. And then again, there's a sign for the event, which is super cool. Next up is the treehouse, and as you can see, the windows have been updated with light green and yellow respectively. Also, I do not know why this is here. But it is where our first item is. Specifically heading over here, we have our first item, being the St. Patrick's 2025 hat. Put it on. And this is how it looks. These are the items that were created in the last episode. The ones I made for the St. Patrick's Day items episode. Yep, these are the same ones. Anyway, the window has been decorated with light green and yellow, just like down there. And the pillars holding up the treehouse has also been decorated just like down there as well. If we head into the cat dispenser room, we got some banners right here, and we got some gold as well, which is super cool. Next up is over here. We got more windows being decorated, which is super cool. Yep, the see-through windows, they look great. And then, heading on into my room, we have more decorations. We only got like one pile of gold over here, because that's all I was able to fit in here. But it's still cool. This is the room, though. It looks great, personally. And that's it for the treehouse. So before we continue onwards, let's check out the map, because this is how it looks. It is all decked out for this party. Just for the simple record, by the way, similarly to the Legos Island version, not the entire world is decorated. I actually decided to just skip out on some rooms or areas across the world. So this will not take as long of a tour as, say, the Valentine's Day party from like a month ago. Just thought I'd make that clear before we continue. But right next to the map, we got some gold over here. Actually, that's pretty much what it all is over here. We got some banners. It looks pretty cool. I definitely think this looks cool. Yes, even the pool looks pretty cool. Yeah, the pool actually looks pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. And then we got some gold over there. And then we can head inside to the Planet World Pet Cemetery. This is how it looks. And then we got the staircase and the fences. It all looks cool. And then we got this over here, which is super cool. I definitely think this looks really cool. And nothing back here. There's nothing. So we can actually get out of here. Action World Series is next. And as you can see, it's actually mostly on the outside, actually. So certain inside rooms aren't decorated. I mean, this and this are, but not entirely. But as you can see, the farm has been updated with all these beautiful green colors and gold colors. That's pretty cool. We got green, 2 green shamrocks and 1 gold shamrock right there. That's pretty cool. The cabin has been updated with these colors as well. In fact, if we go inside, the only decoration is just the couch. And then, if we are to go on the other side, you may notice that all of that's decorated is just the table being a block of gold, and then the bed just being updated with the remaining decorations of the cabin. Now, outside of that, we're going to head into the hotel because it is decorated. And that's pretty cool, right? As you can see, we got a green carpet right here, which is super cool. The couch has been updated. We got some banners over here. That's super cool. Even the table got updated, which is actually really cool. Just for the record, the upstairs is not decorated. And there is your proof right there. The only other things we have here include the cake and ender chest table, which is, of course, made out of green with gold plates on it. It's pretty cool. And then the campfire area, as you can see, looks like this as well. It actually looks pretty cool. And that wraps up the Action World. Lego's Island series is next, and this one shouldn't even take too long to get through, actually. But I can confirm that's where our next item is. Before we head into, of course, the buildings, let's, of course, tour the outside. Specifically over here. You may notice that the blacksmith shop has some banners, some gold replacing the lava, and, of course, the fence posts being slightly different, with yellow in the middle of the green. The Lego's Island Pet Cemetery, while not decorated on the inside, is decorated on the outside. The coffee shop is decorated on the inside, which we will get to in a minute. But it does have some banners. And that also goes for the library as well, including the first village house, the second village house, the lodge, the event room, and the clothes shop over here. Just for the record, the only inside rooms include the coffee shop and clothes shop. So let's get through those now. Starting off with the coffee shop, as you can see, it is decorated. And fun fact, if this was not a Pi Day room in the Lego's Island version, this is probably what it would have looked like, actually. I'm not going to personally lie. This is probably what it was going to look like if it wasn't a Pi Day themed room in that party. So, there you go. You finally get to see what it actually would have looked like if it was St. Patrick's Day related. You're welcome. The clothes shop is the only other inside room decorated in the Lego's Island section of the world. It's also where our next item is located, being the St. Patrick's 2025 shirt. Let's put it on. And that is how it looks. It looks very cool, I'm not going to personally lie. Outside of that, here is the room itself. It looks slightly different compared to the Lego's Island version. Like, for example, the counter isn't updated. And this isn't just a bunch of random squares all over the place. It's actually like a ton of lines. So, that's pretty cool. And we got these pretty cool banners, I'm not going to lie. But outside of that, that is the only other inside room decorated for the Lego's Island section. But we're not actually done here. We still got the resort to showcase, but this shouldn't even take that long, so yeah. Anyway, here we got 3 shamrocks. A dark green, a light green, and gold shamrock. All right there. The umbrella colors have also been changed to reflect these colors, which is super cool. And personally, I think this honestly looks really cool, I'm not gonna lie. So, with all that being said, that is it for the resort and the Lego's Island section of the world overall. To clarify, the remaining inside rooms are not decorated. I just was not up to it this time. Plus also, I don't need to decorate every single room in this world. That makes more sense for, like, say, like Halloween, Christmas, and the anniversary of this world. So next up is the 2014 village. Now, from this point forward, all the designs here are going to just be custom designs, because we've already gone through all the remakes of the event scene in this village. So from this point forward, everything in terms of event designs are custom. So that's pretty cool, right? Anyway, let's head on into the lodge, which this is how it looks. Looks very, very cool. Just for the record, only the downstairs is updated because up there has nothing. I still completely keep forgetting what was up there back then, but only I should be able to know that. Heading into the work office, it's also decorated with even more green and gold decorations, which is super, super cool. And that's not even it. We still got one more room, that being, of course, the hotel. The first floor having a light green bed, the second floor having a green bed, and the third one having a yellow bed, referencing, of course, gold. But it made sure to reference all 3 colors of this respective color party, which is super cool. Just for the record, the village itself is the only place decorated, so the house and campsite are not updated. I wasn't planning to do those anyway. Which means we can automatically move on to the Sand Village. Which, hold up, you may actually realize this part isn't even decorated. That's right, for the first time ever, only certain parts of the village are decorated this time. That's right, I thought let's change something up. For once. But here's the real reality. Did you know certain Sand Village remakes only had certain parts of the village decorated and not the entirety of the village decorated on some occasion? There were very few events in this village back then that had the entirety of the village decorated. So I'm kind of treating this as how the remakes would play out. For example, the next upcoming remake for the Sand Village is actually only just a few episodes away. So, yeah, I'm kind of treating it like how the original events played out, where only certain places were decorated this time. Also, so I can at least change things up on occasion. As for the town, this is how it looks, and it genuinely looks very cool. Just for the record, all of this is custom, since we never had a St. Patrick's Day party back in the original Sand Village. So just for the record, all of this is custom. Anyway, here's how it looks up here. It looks very beautiful. And personally speaking, I really freaking love this. We can head into the nightclub now. And this is how it looks. It's probably the most decorated room out of all 3 buildings in the town, which is super cool. Also, did you happen to notice that I changed all the lights to green? Yeah, I'm just that clever. Lastly but not least is the clothes shop. Not much in here other than just a ton of banners and chairs. And that's it. Oh, man. So, that's it for that. Plaza is next. And this is how it looks. It looks very cool. So just for the record, Town and Plaza are the only 2 places decorated in the Sand Village. But the pet shop is decorated for this. You know, wonder if we, like, maybe the cats stay here on occasion. That would actually be kind of cool. Or who knows, if we get more and more cats, and if we don't have enough room for them in the Planet World Pet Cemetery, we could easily just put them here. Have you ever thought of that idea? I only just thought of that now. But out here, the little backyard area actually hosts our next item. The St. Patrick's 2025 banner. Let's pick that up and put it on. And that is how it looks, even though you can clearly see it all across the event. Now then, the fences have mainly been changed to green and yellow, and we got some gold around here with some banners. But that's not all for the Sand Village. We still got 2 more rooms before we can move on. The feeder area is decorated with a ton of banners, the curtains being changed to 3 respective colors, and the chairs also being changed to 3 respective colors of light green, dark green, and yellow. The yellow representing gold, of course. Now, as for the final area in the Sand Village is the restaurant, being specifically looking like this. It's legitimately cool because this is the exact same things that we see in the coffee shop in the Legos Island section of the world. And here in the Sand Village as well. Speaking of, that is it for the Sand Village. On to the houses. Starting off with Florida House 1, I should inform you there are no items here, so we will be getting through this a little quick. And also mainly because only like half the house is updated. That's not actually a joke. So here's the front yard. It looks like this. Got some banners everywhere, which is pretty cool. The table and chairs got updated too, which is actually pretty awesome. Heading on inside to the actual house itself. Yeah, I actually wasn't kidding about only like half the house being updated. Because, first of all, this isn't updated. This isn't updated, and a few other rooms at the back end of the house. But you may realize that there's actually some lighting differences, specifically right here, and this actually applies all across the house. We also have some couches being changed to the respective colors. And see, there's the table and chairs again that we saw earlier, that exact same color scheme. Just now with 4 of them instead of 2. Here's the kitchen, and this is also updated. Not much, but I will admit, this is cool. I also don't even need a banner in here because there's no other ones here. with all that said, the lighting still applies in here. We got some green lights in here too. It's pretty cool. Family room is next. And this is how it looks. It's mainly just mostly lighting differences, like with the lights and all of that. But that's really it. Oh, and the little console over there has been changed to green. That's pretty cool. My room is next. So, this is how it looks. Not too much, but it still looks pretty awesome, I'm not going to personally lie. Rose Crystal's room is next, and it only just applies with this. Personally, this doesn't look that bad. And that is it for the house itself. Because the guest room is not updated, but the lanai is. So, in that particular case, as you can see, we have more lights, which are half green and half yellow. It's pretty cool. As you can see, the table and chairs have been updated, and that also goes with the couch, and the table, and the couch as well. Well, these were the chairs. That's the couch. This is the table. I need to stop getting those mixed up. That's annoying. Now, the backyard is also updated for this party, with the swings having their respective colors of dark green, light green, and yellow. You may also notice the exact same thing applying on the slides, which is pretty cool. Nothing in here, but the staircase is at least updated, alongside the little wheel thing. That's pretty cool. And that is it for Florida House 1. Florida House 2 is interesting, because much like Florida House 1, there's only like half the house updated. And, well, I definitely can tell you we do got some banners here, which is also our final free item. But we will get to where that is later. For now, though, this is what it looks like, and it genuinely looks very cool. Now, heading over here, we have some more stuff here in the front yard. It's pretty cool. Fun fact, did you know that this is the only set of emerald blocks in this whole party? I'm not actually kidding about that one. I find it odd, though. Maybe we could have done it to the bushes? Nah, that probably would have been too much. But going inside to the actual house itself, actually, you know what, I'll just let them teleport in here. Just a second. Yep, there we go. There we go. Now everybody's in here. But, as you can see, this is the house, and we do have some banners here. Now, here's where we go back to more of a green light source, rather than both green and yellow. This is mainly because, first of all, I just felt like it. But also, because, as you can see, it looks like this in here, which is pretty cool. We do got some banners, which is pretty cool. Kitchen is updated as well to reflect also these same colors, which is super cool. In here is not updated, but oh, whoa, hold on just a second. If that's updated, then I may as well do this then. Yeah, give me just a freaking second. Let me do that real quick. There we go. That makes a lot more sense, because if those lights are updated, why wouldn't that be? Anyway. In that case, yeah, it looks like this in here. It actually looks pretty awesome, I'm not going to personally lie. That is it for the downstairs, so we're going to move on to the upstairs now. Guys, as you can see, heading on up here, the light has been changed to green, and the fences have been changed to yellow and green. Heading on into the classroom itself. We can actually change that, because I was starting this a few days ahead of time. Yeah, I actually was on here a few days ahead of time just to get a little head start on this party. So, that's why. It looks like this, though. It looks pretty cool in here. I'm not going to personally lie. This actually looks pretty cool. That's it for the classroom. And fun fact, that's it for the whole upstairs. Except for my room. Yeah, of course, it's going to be updated at some point. But, yeah, it's updated this time. It's pretty awesome. What do you guys think? I'd love to hear all of this. This took a while to do, personally. So, yeah. Anyway, that is it for the inside of the house. I told you I wasn't kidding when I said that only half the house was updated, and I was not kidding. This table and chairs have finally been updated for something. We have the hammock over here, which is super cool. We got the little green carpet over here, pretty cool. Not gonna lie. And we got a green couch and chairs. Now, for the backyard itself. This, of course, is where we're gonna find our final free item. But before we head over there, first of all, the tree next to the lanai looks like this. It's mainly just more gold. And genuinely, this looks cool. This genuinely looks cool. As you can see, it looks like this, which genuinely looks awesome. We even have some gold over here, which is pretty cool. And even the hole, as you can see, has been buried with gold. But give me just a second, because I was meant to change that to something else. That's more like it. Yeah, that's more like it. Anyway, continuing on the tour. That's how it looks. It looks pretty cool. Next up is the field with the little hole right there with the gold inside. That's pretty awesome. The time machine is updated too, mainly on the outside, but it looks cool. Over here, tree next to the pump house looks like this. The pump house itself is not decorated if you do not count over here. And then, tree next to the lanai looks like this. No, sorry, a tree next to the garden, my bad. But the logs have been changed to gold. And there's also gold on the bench. And the slide has been updated similarly to the Florida House 1 slide, which is super cool. Heading on over here to the top of the pump house, we mainly, respectively, have the fences changed to green and yellow, a shamrock, and the two chairs changed to green, and more spread out. This also is where we can find our final free item, right here on the fire pit. The St. Patrick's 2025 shutter. This is the final item in this party, which means we will not be collecting any more items past this point. With all that being said, the shed is updated too, with just some banners and some decorations right here. That's it for Florida House 2. Florida House 3 is interesting. You see, the entire front yard here, as you probably may notice, yeah, it's freaking crazy. Look at this. It's absolutely nuts. Like, holy frick. Do you see this? It's actually crazy what kind of things we've done here. But overall, the house looks great. Heading on inside to the actual house. I wonder where the cats went. Oh, well. As you may notice, similarly plays out to Florida House 1, where we have the lights being every other color. And this over here being changed to green on both ends. Super cool. The table has been updated, and by the way, this little cabinet wasn't here before. This mainly is because there is a little dresser or drawer space, like right next to this sliding glass door, and I forgot to implement it back in the original house design. Frick. So it's there now. Hopefully permanently. But yeah, it has been changed to green for this party. And the couches have as well, so that's pretty cool. Moving on over here, the little island area has been updated alongside the lights, which are all green, just for the record. The little, shelf thing for the kitchen has been updated as well. And that's it for that. The den has also been updated, with the table being like this. And similarly to the Valentine's Day party, we have a shamrock here where it used to be a heart back in that party, which is super cool. So I'm doing something pretty similar to the Valentine's Day party where I actually decorate the carpet. Do not be surprised if that happens more often. And that's it for the inside of the house. No other rooms are updated. Okay, well, the lanai is updated, but that's technically outside. So technically the little fire pit has changed to gold alongside this as well. And the little bar area has also been decorated with these respective colors and banners, as you can see, which honestly looks super cool. Also, I think there's supposed to be a little cabinet right here as well, just like how there's supposed to be one in there. So, genuinely speaking, yeah, I should probably add that. There we go. Thing is though, I should probably also add in the table finally. Now, those two things you just saw me add, including the little cabinet in there, were something that I was supposed to add months ago, back when I did this, when I created the house. So, personally speaking, yeah, I can only blame myself for waiting that long, and in that case, it's decorated now, so that's pretty cool. That is it for the lanai, so let's move on to the yard itself. For the backyard, we will of course be starting right here at the side yard, which as you can see has some gold on it, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, over here it does too. And here's the little walkway. It looks like this. It looks genuinely really cool. I do like the way that I designed this. And yeah, so over here, as you may notice, we have this, which is super cool. There we go. Let's just change that real quick, because that kind of blended in. Oh, frick. Apparently it did blend in. Huh. Okay. That's fine. Oh, wait! It actually was meant to on purpose. Never mind. I can see what I did here. Never mind. That was meant to blend in on purpose. Okay. Yeah, that's how it looks. Field also has the hole with the gold inside. Anyway. This is how it looks. It looks very cool. Here's the pond view. And the tripod area, it all looks super cool. I genuinely think I did a good job. And then the shed, on the outside at least. But the roof is actually pretty creative. Look at that. That's pretty creative. Workshop, the final area here. So we got two piles of gold. The project table's been updated alongside all the fences and everything. Not the chairs though, that's odd. I guess I just never did that. But speaking of this place, that is it. Oh, so there's everybody. Okay, cool. But this is the final place, guys, the village. Yep, this is it, the final place in this party. But yeah, you may notice that these buildings are decorated, specifically the pillars, the purple pillars that used to be on them. We have a ton of gold all over the place, which is genuinely really cool. And yes, the insides of these rooms are actually decorated, so yeah, just if you were curious. In fact, this is what they look like. Holy frick, there's like 3 of them in here. Holy frick, I was not expecting that. Never mind, make that 4. Dang, these guys are crazy, but yeah, this room does look pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. We got another piece of gold right there. In here, all we have is just a green bed. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool here. This house. Yep, we have another set of the tables and chairs. And another green bed. That's super cool. Lighthouse has the staircase updated as usual. And then up here, we have the fences being green and yellow, with the lights also being green and yellow as well. Super cool. I'm not gonna lie about that one. Library over here. It does have something. So, this is how it looks. It looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I think I did a great job with these rooms. Oh. There we go. Blacksmith area. Looks like this. Should have probably replaced that with gold, I'm not gonna lie. I'm referring to the lava. This is how it looks. It looks pretty cool. But, yeah, this actually looks pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. I think I did a good job of all of this. Anyway, work shed is the final area. The thing is, though, it's not decorated on the inside, so we're actually gonna get through this really quick. With all that said, that's how it looks. And with all of that being said, just in general, that concludes the St. Patrick's 2025 event. This is crazy. And sure, it may be a little bit downgraded from the previous year with less rooms, but I'm going to be personally real, just like the Legos Island one, I was not intending on decorating the whole world this time. So that's why. Overall, what is your favorite room and item in this party? I'd love to hear it in the comments, and I will see you in the next episode on Monday, March 24th, which this party will be gone by then. So, yeah, with all that said, see you next time.